Hello all my makeup freaks and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stephanie, and if you didn't see my last video, I'm trying to do the vlog every day in August. So there will be like makeup videos, there will be tutorials, there will be reviews, there are going to be these kind of chit chat videos, which I actually have gotten a lot of like requests to do, just kind of like some chit chat videos that some people have really said that that's what they enjoy. So here I am doing a chit chat video. I will say like what I'm wearing on my lips today is by MAC. It is called Pink Pop Pearl. It's a little bit different, I guess, than what I normally wear, but I was just like, hey, I want to like be light and airy and pinkish and whatever. I don't know. But today's video is going to be about why I am vegetarian and not vegan, and does it matter? Should it matter? Is it really anybody's business how anybody eats? I don't know. Let's get into the video. A little background information. I, at around 13 or 14, became vegetarian, and I was a vegetarian for 7+ years, up until the time that I actually got pregnant with Sebastian. During that pregnancy, I had a really bad iron deficiency to the point that the doctors said that I needed to start eating meat again. At that point I did, and then never stopped until about 2 years ago. Now, weirdly enough, like before becoming vegetarian, other than fish, which I've never really liked, I pretty much ate every kind of meat that you can buy at the grocery store. I was never one to eat any kind of meat that you would actually have to go hunting. My family, even though that they still eat meat, besides my aunt who doesn't, has always been kind of like anti-hunter, but they do eat meat. After I started eating meat again, there was only like very few types of meat that I would eat. Hamburger and chicken being like the main two that I would eat. And 2 years ago, I actually had a friend come to me about animal cruelty and testing on animals through like beauty products, which I had known about and kind of tried to be cruelty free without like really telling anybody I was being cruelty free. But at that point, like, I made a cruelty free video. Now, I kind of knew what was going to happen because at 13 and 14, when I became a vegetarian, it was because of animal cruelty. My aunt was a member of PETA. She stopped eating meat a little bit before I did and has never touched meat since. So it has been a long time since she's had anything, and she's perfectly fine. So anyone that says you can't like last on a plant-based diet, you can, okay? But she's also vegetarian, not vegan. Now, so 2 years ago when I started like looking into animal cruelty, because I was going to be completely cruelty free, and at that point I actually did give up buying MAC. So when you see me wearing MAC, it is because I bought it 2 years ago. Sadly, I love MAC. MAC and cruelty free. Please, come on now. So I decided at that point I was done. I wasn't eating meat. I haven't had any kind of meat since then. Why I personally choose to be vegetarian and not go vegan is because I went vegan before and it didn't go so well. This was, I think I was around 17, and I honestly think, I know that I didn't do it the correct way, and I had not researched. At that point, like, being vegan was not what it is now. Like, there's a whole like culture and a whole like movement for veganism, where it wasn't like, I was literally made fun of for being vegetarian. I don't really get that now, although I do usually get a lot of questions, and I usually get confused for being vegan. Now, what is different is that I do not actually drink cow milk because I'm lactose intolerant. I use almond milk, but I do also eat products that have milk, eggs, and cheese in that. I really don't know like what my diet would consist of if I gave up cheese, because a lot of my diet consists of having pasta with some kind of cheese sauce, or cheese on something, because I also do not eat meat substitutes. I generally just eat vegetables, or I eat a lot of potatoes, honestly. I eat a lot of starches and carbohydrates, which is not great for you, but that is just like how my diet kind of like goes. I don't like meat substitutes all that much, and honestly it gets kind of in my head that I'm still eating meat if I'm eating a meat substitute. Like if it looks like a hamburger too much, then I'll be like, I can't eat it, and it kind of makes me nauseous. But there is actually a thing that like vegans are down on vegetarians, and I think that is wrong. The big reason I think that is wrong is because it's nobody's business how someone chooses to eat. If I wanted to eat a steak tomorrow, it's really nobody's business. Yes, I have come on here and said I'm a vegetarian, and I plan to be a vegetarian tomorrow. I plan on being a vegetarian until the day I die. But if I stop being a vegetarian, I don't feel like someone's to sit there and jump on me because I've stopped being a vegetarian. Now, I'm not going to lie and come on here and say, oh, well, la la la, this is why I can't be a vegetarian. I'm just going to say, hey, I wanted a steak, right? I don't see that happening, but if I did, I did. I understand that a lot of vegans don't understand that vegetarians can also be coming from a place of being against animal cruelty. They kind of see it more as just a dietary lifestyle. Mine is definitely, I am all for the animals. I would just prefer animals not to get like killed or abused or used in any way. And yes, I use cow milk and eggs, but there's also ways to have like farm fresh milk and eggs if you want to use that in that way. Am I like talking down at vegans? Not at all. Like, I very much respect vegans. I think it is a very hard lifestyle, or can be, especially like if you live in the South where I live. I have problems going to restaurants and getting stuff that is not either carb-based potatoes or something with cheese. So if I took out a lot of things that I can eat, I would not be able to go to a restaurant and eat like in my area, because I live in a very southern kind of meat and potatoes kind of area. Now, I know in like bigger cities they actually have vegan restaurants, and I would love to be able to go to a vegan restaurant. I just don't have that available where I live. And one day, like, I will kind of do a video showing you like what I eat. You can let me know if that would be a thing that you would like to see. Maybe like just what I eat in a day, showing you like my vegetarian diet. And I don't really think it's fair for people to be like down on vegans. I don't think it's fair for vegans to be down on vegetarians. I don't think it's fair for people that eat meat to be like, like, what are these like crazy people doing? I honestly think if you had a meal, like a Sunday dinner, or even like a Thanksgiving dinner, so you have the turkey, and you have like all the other side dishes and vegetables. As long as the side dishes and vegetables were not cooked in some kind of like meat product, or you didn't use like the meat fat or bones or anything, like I could eat all of the side dishes and all of the vegetables that you prepared. The only thing I wouldn't eat is the turkey. I will have more food to eat than if you just ate the turkey. That just makes sense to me. But saying like I can't live if I don't have meat really doesn't make sense to me. But I don't sit there and try to judge people for eating meat or not eating meat. I just do me, That's all I'm trying to say. But I actually have like a friend that is very, very kind of adamantly against the people that are vegan, that really like go hard against meat eaters. And I understand it. It is not, I don't think that is the way to gain people to want to not eat meat. I think, telling them what happens to the animals, showing them what happens to the animals, yes, but like really just like throwing it in their face every 2 seconds that they're eating a meat so they can enjoy their meal, I don't think is the correct way. And I do live in a house of meat eater, carnivores, however you want to call call it. My children do eat meat. I did not raise them to be vegetarian or vegans. I kind of felt like that was not my place to tell them how they were going to live their life, that was something they should decide as they got older and better able to understand like what it entailed. I felt it was not necessarily like a healthier lifestyle, but a more normal lifestyle. Like, they went to McDonald's and got Happy Meals because I went to McDonald's and got Happy Meals, and I know like that feeling, and I didn't want to deprive them of that, whether that makes me a bad vegetarian, whatever. That's just my opinion, and just wanted to share that with y'all, and I'll talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will do, like I said, some more chit chat videos about different topics. If you have other topics that you would like me to talk about, let me know down below. And like always, I love you guys. Bye!